honestly, truly, I probably should have did this video a while ago. I should have been posed this question. Greetings, good day, and welcome. I'm Deanna, project manager and grants consultant. And today I wasn't asked anything, but I want to ask y'all, why do you want to be a project manager? I don't really have a set agenda. I just want us to sit and talk about how you can answer this question if you don't already have an immediate answer for it. Okay?
Okay.
In order to answer this question, I have about 5 questions that I want you to consider when you are thinking about why you want to be a project manager. First and foremost, what are your personal interests and passions? Regardless of the field or the industry that you are working in, project management is all about bringing ideas to life and making a tangible impact. Now, don't get me wrong, project management and becoming a project manager was not something that was on my mind. It just appeared on the horizon and it aligned with what I wanted to do and how I wanted to get there. So eventually I found myself becoming a project manager. However, if you are not someone that just so happened to stumble across it and it worked out well for you and connected with you, I want you to think about what draws you to project management. Is it the creativity? Is it the innovation? Is it the challenge that comes with managing different projects and connecting with people and making sure that all projects and everyone on the project is working in a cohesive and constructive and progressive manner? Or maybe it's just the satisfaction of finally checking that thing off your list and you're like, ooh, that project is done, it's complete, it looks good, everybody is satisfied, I am satisfied, boom, bam, bow.
Everything is running smoothly.
If you are someone that naturally loves organizing, if you are a team player, if you are able to juggle multiple things efficiently and effectively, and you are able to keep your team on track and make sure that you guys get from point A to point B, then project management is probably for you. If you are working in a space or trying to become a part of a space that is looking for somebody who details everything that I described, then yeah, you have personal interest and connection into wanting to be a project manager. Question number 2, what are your skills and strengths? Now, I already took the time to highlight some really important skills that I promise you've probably already developed in order for you to more effectively and efficiently step into a project management role without having to have been a prior project manager. But to sum up that video, project management really requires a unique combination of organization, communication, problem solving, and leadership. And that's just the basics. Are you an individual that has the natural ability to organize and prioritize tasks? Are your communication skills A1? Are you able to connect with people, whether it's an email, a phone call, a carrier pigeon, a smoke signal, whatever the case may be? And when you are working on a team, are you able to keep everybody together and working collectively and collaboratively? One band, one sound. Are you able to operate with one band, one sound?
So what's the concept?
One band, one sound.
And just as much as I want you to focus on what skills and strengths you do have, I also want you to make sure that you are able to acknowledge your weaknesses and areas of improvement. If you are trying to step into a project management role, odds are you don't have to be perfect at it unless the job description says that you have to be perfect and come with all the things and then some, but I doubt it will. In my instance, it did not, so I am hoping that carry forth to you as well. But are you able to sit back and be able to analyze, as I said, areas of improvement and how you can become, let's say, a better communicator or a better organizer or a better leader or a better problem solver? Just like you want to acknowledge your strengths, you should also be able to acknowledge your weaknesses. And if you're not able to do both, then you shouldn't be a project manager. That's just the reality of the situation. Question 3, what kind of impact and contribution are you trying to make? As a project manager, it will heavily rely on you to get the project done. Now, you might not be the person that is, let's say, collecting all the information and putting all the things together and such, but you are responsible for making sure whoever needs to collect information is doing it and putting it all together and such. You are making sure that you are able to drive projects forward forward and achieve goals and make sure that every deadline is hit and nothing is missed. And when you think about impact and contribution, what area or industry or field are you looking to work in? For example, for me, I went from a manager of grants and development to a project manager of grants and development. And the only thing that really changed is my title. I'm still doing fairly similar work, and I am still generating the same impact that I wanted to as a manager of grants and development, now as a project manager of development. I am still creating proposals and stuff that are supporting organizations and businesses that are impacting communities of color. And as long as I am still doing that, I will still operate as a project manager. So for me, I am someone who thrives off of impact in communities and impact for young people and impact for different spaces that these young people are operating in and making sure that they have everything that they need to grow and sustain, right? So when you are thinking about why you want to become a project manager, don't just look at the title, look at what you can do with that title. Next, what are your long-term goals and growth plan? For me, I wanted to level up in the grants and development field. I went from, like I said, a novice who didn't know what they was doing to now a project manager of development and a grants consultant, and I am leading the departments of different organizations when it comes to their grants and development work. I don't have a strict plan of growth, but I know the goals that I want to hit for myself as a project manager now, and the goals that I want to hit working in these different organizations and businesses. Project management has become a stepping stone into other leadership roles for me in regards to my development work. So is project management and becoming a project manager aligned with your long-term goals and how you see yourself stepping into much larger, bigger roles, bigger spaces, and bigger opportunities? Can you see how project management will allow you to develop your experiences in managing complex initiatives and preparing you for future challenges in whatever field and industry that you want to work in or are currently working in? If becoming a project manager and stepping into that project management role isn't going to contribute to your growth, then I don't think it makes sense to become one. Just saying.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
And lastly, when you were doing your research on project manager roles available, are you aligned to that industry, field, company, organization, etc.? When you are looking at different project management roles and you're looking at different companies and organizations and figuring out where it is exactly that you want to work, make sure you are also doing a deep dive into said company or organization's values, their mission, their projects, and what they typically work on and who they work with, and just the culture of their work environment. So though a place might have a project manager role open, that does not mean it's necessarily for you. If any place that you're applying to, if they were to ask you, why do you want to be a project manager here? You should be able, without hesitation, to give them an honest and compassionate answer. Are you attracted to the innovation and the sustainability of the company or organization? Do you see that the typical projects and initiatives and such that they work on connect with you and you can see yourself helping to drive their mission forward? Whatever it is, when you are asked the question, why do you want to be a project manager here? You should be able to tailor your answer to that specific company or organization. And if you're not able to, then you shouldn't be a project manager there. To wrap things up, this was not meant to deter you from project management. I don't want to scare you away from being a project manager. However, I want you to be able to easily answer why you want to be a project manager. Is this a role that will align to your goals? Is this something that was presented to you and you feel like it's a perfect match? Is this something that's really going to get you to your next step? When done effectively and efficiently, being a project manager can be very enjoyable. It is a very rewarding role, and I feel like it is ever expanding and ever growing. Like, though the term project manager just sounds simple, like, oh, you're managing projects, it's not. It's not that easy. Don't let anybody lie to you and say that it is. However, you can make the process of being a project manager much easier, though it will come with its complexities and difficulties, and sometimes you're going to be just laying on your back staring at the ceiling wondering what the hell is going on.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
But I still would keep my project manager role. Remember to reflect on your passions, to highlight your skills, to see your areas of improvement. Think about the impact that you want to have as a project manager, and align your answer to why you want to be a project manager to your long-term goals. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of this video. Thanks for watching.
Sometimes goodbyes are a bitch.
T-shirt idea. Goodbye stink.
As I always say, I love hearing from you guys, and a lot of the topics are inspired by you. So if anyone has any questions or topics and such that they would like me to dive deeper into, make sure to leave that in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye y'all.